All right, I hit go live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. This is a very rushed stream that I threw together, so I apologize if anything's messed up. But I thought if we're getting this tonight, I want to be live for it. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if the audio is good. All that jazz, all that stuff. I haven't streamed in a while. How's everyone doing? Frankie Pepper's first message is so big. Frankie, so glad that you're here. What's going on, baseball fans? Holy crap. I'm going to be a Mets fan tonight. I'm sorry I have to. I hope you're good as well, Frankie. I hope you're doing great tonight. How about that? Sounds good. How's everyone doing? Are we nervous? Are we excited? Who's like our third-party fans here? I know we got Mets fans, we got Brewers fans, but we probably have just other baseball fans here. Everything's on fire. The Mets are alive. The Mets are alive. It feels like every team that realized Tarek Skubal wasn't in play wanted Freddy Peralta, and we might be the team that does it. Very excited. I'm saying this here on my channel. If this happens, and it looks like it's going to, I don't have time to do a video this week. So we might not do a Saturday video, which is tough. And I have a really good idea this week, but I don't have time. The package, so someone said for Tong, the package I saw was Sprout and Jet, who, if you don't know who they are, I believe they're the top 5 and top 3 prospects in the Mets system. Jet, I have them pulled up here. Hopefully the framing is okay on this. Let's see. Yeah, it looks fine. Oh, maybe I'll do this. Yeah. Jet was a fast riser, made it to AAA last year. Struggled in the first half, played better in the second half, up to a 718 OPS. He has been a Met name linked for a while in their prospect system, but I think they have a lot of other guys that they have really gotten high on. Benj is the guy that you see on a lot of opening day graphics for the Mets playing left field. They love A.J. Ewing, who's kind of a new utility fast riser. He made it to AA last year. So they have, the Mets farm system had a really good year. And I think they're finally starting to see that, like, maybe some of these guys are becoming expendable. So Jet, I think, is one of those guys. Sprout, I'm a little surprised by. Internally, what I've heard is that they do like him. He got some run last year at the major league level, only 4 starts, but he was going to be figuring to be a piece this year. But the Brewers wanted 2 major league players, like guys that were major league ready, sort of like when they got Durbin from the Yankees last year, because he was a prospect, but he was major league ready. Sprout, is that good numbers? The Mets drafted him twice. That's how much they wanted him in their system. So they must view Peralta very highly to part ways with him, and they must really believe in Tong, because McLean's untouchable, but Tong was the name that you see everyone linked to. Isn't Freddie a 1-year rental? He is. That's why I'm really nervous, because you don't really take big swings like this unless you're sure that you can lock up the guy. Freddie's coming off his best year by far. He had the season I was hoping he'd have when I predicted him to win Cy Young a couple years ago. Led the league in wins, 2.70 ERA, 33 starts. This is what the Mets need so bad. They need someone to take the ball every 5th day and shove. They did not have that last year. Jolly Passing has been quiet, better. Yeah, but people are hype. Everyone's scrolling Twitter. I figure let's just go live because I feel like everyone will hop in and want to talk. Plus, I got an MLB notification about it, so it's real, This Freddie was, if you can't get Tarek Skubal, which not many teams can, Freddie was the guy I wanted. Mackenzie Gore got floated out there, but his second half stats always make me kind of bearish on him. Who else was out there? There's some Pablo Lopez stuff. Twins look like they're not trading him or Ryan. So Freddie's the guy. And his last 3 years, we can probably do a nice little Fangraphs butter knife. As long as we extend him, I'm okay with it. Yeah, dude. That's really my only parameter. As long as Freddie is extended. Let's see. Let's do. Now we have to get someone at the deadline. What do you mean? Let's butter knife 500 innings last 3 years. Probably not a lot. So not a lot of guys have done that. 19 pitchers have thrown 500 innings in the last 3 years. So let's even lower that to 400. Top 10 in ERA at 3.4. Let's see what else we got here. I'm just having fun with this. K per 9. Fourth strikeout potential. Huge. Love it. Love it. Ground ball rate not as high. He's really good. I mean, you guys don't need me to butter knife stats to show you this, but he's a really good pitcher, and I really want him on the team, and he would instantly become the ace of this team. And I'm really excited. What do you guys think? How you guys doing? Hi, Sal. Sal, I haven't seen your blue wrench in a while. How you doing? You've been missing. MLB app saying a notification for talks is crazy, by the way. That is insane. When has that ever happened? Did it happen for Soto even? I don't think it did. Brewers have asked for Brandon Sproat, Jet Williams, and potential Peralta trade Tobias Myers. So Tobias Myers, I didn't see that. That's an interesting wrinkle. The guy that absolutely beasted on the Mets in the 2024 wildcard series in the game that they won. Do people remember that? 5 shutout innings. Emoted all over us. Thought we were losing this game for sure. Then Pete hit the homer. That's interesting. Traded for Junior Caminero. Passon tweeted Horner or Donovan to the Giants as a rumor that ever happened. Yeah, I got a text from someone that I trust. Ew, God. I got a text from a person I trust that it is officially going to happen tonight. Oh, we got it. Passon, give me that. 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 Wait. Is it real? Real? Come on. Come on. Boom, baby. Let's go. Okay. Let's go, baby. Yes. What a week for David Stearns. What a week. Let's go. That's so big. I'm so glad I went live. Okay. Freddy Peralta is a New York Met. Dude, a lot of teams wanted Freddy. A lot of teams wanted Freddy. That is a high price. This is a high price. That should not be understated. That is a decent price. The Mets need to extend Freddy Peralta, dude. They need to expand. Oh, okay. Now we're in business, baby. This is a fucking off season. Let's go. That's so big. Put him on. Oh, dude, Peralta and McLean 1-2. Feed me that. Padres fan crying. Bang. Let's go. Don't play with us. All right. Is it Tobias Myers? Is that concern? Will Salmon. Yeah. Let's go. I trust Will Salmon. Bang, dude. Fire. I'm really happy. A lot of people are upset about Jet. I'm more upset about Sproat than I am Jet, if I'm being honest. Mets traded 2 of their short prospects in the span of 24 hours. 2 of their 5'8" guys. It's brutal. Okay. Now, do we stay alive for the extension? Overpay? Whatever. Grow up. Have fun. God. All right. I'm not going to get tilted. Call Jakey? I want to call Jerry. Let's see. Who should I call? Overpaid hard? Wow, okay. Guys, neither of these guys have played a major league inning. Well, Sproat has. Never mind, that's a lie. Oh, I'm excited. Myers is legit. I have no idea. Myers might just be like depth. Okay. This is so big. This is a cool graphic. It's huge. Oh, that's so awesome, dude. That is so awesome. I'm going to call Jerry. Jerry didn't answer last time I called him on a stream, so hopefully he does. Hopefully he's not like with his family. I think he was last time. Let's go. Tobias Myers, get ready to learn Trevor Williams is funny. Yo. Is this former Mets pitcher Jerry Blevins?
Yes, sir.
Jerry, I have about 1,000 people on the line dying to know what you think of the now official Freddy Peralta trade.
Oh, I love it so much.
Bang. Jerry approved, guys. Jerry approved.
Very much approved. This makes this team, so the lineup got a ton better.
Yes.
Obviously, especially with the Robert trade, I like the potential there. Defense is solid up the middle.
Boom.
But they needed a frontline starter to be any bit effective, and that's exactly what Freddy Peralta is. It's an awesome trade. This is what they needed in that rotation for sure.
Dude, I agree. I'm still pretty shocked at the price because I think the price was the price for a while, and the Mets finally just said, "Okay, we'll do it." I know from people inside that the Sproat was a guy they really liked. I think Jet was a guy that they felt new risers in the system could replace his value. But still, I mean, for 1 year, because as it stands right now, it's 1 year Freddy Peralta. That's a big boy price, but I'm really excited, man.
Yeah, man, you know me. I'm not a huge prospect.
You
guy.
hate the kids. You hate them.
I don't hate the kids. I hate the kids myself. But the hard part about being a kid on a team that expects to win is you're expendable. You're a commodity that can be traded. Sproat can have a great career and be better than Freddy Peralta.
True.
There's an outside chance that he could be better than Freddy Peralta this year. Who knows? But the thing is, we know Peralta is. He makes this rotation better, and you don't know what Brandon Sproat has in store, or Jet Williams for that matter. There are a couple of what could be's, and Freddy Peralta is going to bring you.
I mean, I just pulled this up before. He's one of only 3 pitchers to throw 500 innings the last 3 years. So I mean, he's throwing the pill, and last year he just had his best season. This is a true frontline guy. I mean, if the Mets had a true frontline guy last year, they might win their division. I don't know.
It's very possible. Again, they were in dire need of a front end starter to make this team anywhere competitive. On the World Series stage, this is what they got, and they got the second best one. I like Joe Ryan. I think Freddy Peralta is more established, and I like his repertoire a little bit better. Obviously, Tarek Skubal, who probably doesn't go anywhere. I think this is the best of what was available.
Yeah.
I don't mind the price.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, right now, I don't care. I'm excited. I'm a Mets fan. The Mets needed an ace, and now it looks like I feel like we're the best team in the division now. But I'm excited to have a full conversation with this about this with you very soon, my friend.
Good. Sounds good, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother. I'll see you soon.
All right, later.
Do you guys like me retweeting all my troll tweets while Jerry was giving in-depth analysis? Let's fucking go, dude. Come on. This is sick. I don't even know what to tweet. I can't even gather my thoughts. I'm just going to say I'm so fucking excited. Is that anything? That's not analysis. What do you think, chat? I'm trying to keep up with chat. You guys are just hype. Must be fun for Mets fans. Yeah, dude. I mean, I kind of hate that only 3 teams are doing things. It feels like the same 3 teams just make news every day in the offseason. That's kind of a bummer. But, I'm just fucking pumped. It's a cool time to be a Mets fan. This is just a good thing, right, or did we overpay? I think it's a little bit of both, but, I don't know, man. I think that speaks a lot to the Mets as an organization, that they feel like they can overpay to get the pieces that they want because, I don't know, I have seriously no doubt that Jet and Brandon Sproat are both going to be major league players. I don't know how good they're going to be, but they're going to be major league players. And the Mets view them as expendable because they feel like they have other guys in their system that can replace that value, and they really fucking wanted an ace, and they didn't want to pay for one. And they maybe didn't love Fromber's character. I don't know. The Myers ad is good. I need to learn more about Tobias Myers, I feel like that's a lot of Brewers fans speaking his praise. I mean, this is not just a throw-in. I mean, this is 188 innings of a 3.15 ERA, a 1.32 ERA plus, 1.22 whip. I mean, this is like a real... He might make the starting rotation. He might have a better feel than Kodai right now. Is it worth it for just 1 year? No. It's an overpay for 1 year, but I mean, it doesn't have to be 1 year. It really doesn't have to be. Holy crap. I'm so glad I fired up a stream for this. Oh my God. What would you guys pay Freddie? What do you think is the contract that Freddy Peralta will get based on what pitchers have been getting? What did Ranger get? Ranger got 5 for 180. Is that what he got? 5 for 130, and I think Freddie is probably better than Ranger. I think that would be a safe thing to say. I mean, they're close, but Freddie throws more innings. So does Freddie get 6 for 180? 6 for 180 for Freddie? 7 for 200? Freddie's young. Freddie's going to be 29? Question mark? Freddie's going to be 30. I don't know. The Mets don't want to pay anybody long term. This is a guy I would go beyond 3 years. I'm going to say I don't know if this is a hot take at all, but the Mets need to go beyond 3 years if they. That's stupid. I'm not going to say that. That's obvious. Just saying shit people know. Ruining baseball. It's a trade. What do you mean? What does a Freddy Peralta extension look like? Feel like we can't do short-term high AVBS here. Oh, shit. I just yanked my mic. Did they give up more than Chicago did for Edward Cabrera? I think that Owen Casey is better than both Sproat and Jet, but Sproat and Jet together is worth more than Owen Casey. Does that make sense? Owen Casey is the best player, but the Cubs only gave up one player. Can someone clip my reaction? Por favor. Shout out John Boy Socials team. The mid-tweet reconsider. Dude, that's like a daily. You guys are watching it in real time. That is a daily struggle. Dude, this guy's a Met. Let's go. Hey, chat. I mean, come on. Where can I go to find this without exposing myself? Jolly Olive, Cy Young. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? No, it's Christian Javier. Ignore that one. Is it? Where the fuck is it? Where's Freddy? There he is.
Last year, much like Sandy Alcantara,
I
2022 win. In fact, this pitcher has never received a Cy Young vote in his 6-year career. This year, I'm placing my bets on the new ace of the Milwaukee Brewers, Freddy Peralta. Let me explain. Peralta has long been a guy that has
look at this stud. Look at that.
Caught my eye. He first came onto the scene in 2018.
I learned that at a very young age. Why is Jolly Olive retweeting? Did you say that? Is that my friend Ryan Cohen? Oh, no, dude. Danger mentioned. Okay. Let's go. You should fleece check? Jolly, are you awake? What the hell? Oh, my John Boy Mets group chat just sent its first message in months. We're so fucking back, baby. What other stuff did I say? Did I do like some fun? Yeah, I did like extension stuff with him, I think, in this, right? Or like home to plate or mound to plate delivery or something. I don't know. Some bullshit. There it is. There's VAA. I love VAA. But I was like, this guy is good VAA. He must be a Cy Young candidate. Jolly Olive Geese Enjoyer, obvious. Jolly call Shelfie. Yeah, who else do you guys want me to call? Spam the chat with who else you want me to call. I'm dying. I want to get people's reaction. Should I call a Yankees fan? I'm going to call Dan Rourke. This might get me canceled. I'm going to call Dan Rourke. I don't know who likes Dan Rourke, but I'm going to call him because I like Dan Rourke. This is my favorite thing to do on these streams is just call everybody. Bailey? I'll call Bailey.
I hate my life. I'm glad you're happy, Jolly. So you're the worst freaking.
What?
You're like the worst sore winner.
What do you mean? Come on.
Happy for you.
All I've had to hear is the Yankees front office GMs in our office talking about how Freddie's a Yankee for a month. Come on.
Joe,
Yeah.
I just finished a fucking stream where I talked like 10 minutes about Bellinger. Like, I'm excited about it.
He's a real Yankee.
Like, the stream was basically about Freddy Peralta.
Right.
And then I get off stream.
Yeah.
And John Heyman, how about breaking in all caps?
Yeah, for talks is insane.
Which, for a second, gave me like 15 minutes later a little freaking blue balls, to be honest, because I was like, maybe it's not going to happen. And then so I'm happy for you.
Thank you, my friend. You get to.
I hate my life.
I know.
Hey, Mackenzie Gore, what do you think?
Ryan Cohen's in my stream chat and he goes, Tatsi Imai is a Yankee.
Joe, I was watching your stream. I swear to God, I was watching your stream.
You watching my stream?
Until I got the pass notification.
Oh, I would have done the same shit, dude. Honestly, I would have done the same shit.
I can't even enjoy Belly Day.
Okay, so wait, what's the Yankees pivot? Is it Mackenzie Gore?
I mean, what else is there if not? I mean, truly, it's like either that or run with what they got, which is fine at full health, obviously.
If you think about it, Carlos Rodon is kind of like a trade deadline acquisition.
What is Cohen telling us this? Rodon's awesome, by the way. Like, that ass Rodon's freaking sick. So is Freed. So is Cole when he's healthy.
Your team's still really good.
Shit happens.
Your team's still really good. Your team's still really good.
I know.
All right, I love you,
But
buddy.
we're like,
I'm sorry.
whatever. I'm happy for you.
I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, who's next? Was that toxic? Let me know. Are you guys enjoying this? Is this annoying? I'm having a lot of fun. I'm gonna call Joe's McFly. Because last time I called Jake didn't answer. So I just feel like he's not gonna answer me again. Some people are saying Shelfie. I could do Shelfie. I feel like I feel bad when I troll Shelfie because he's exhausted. This poor guy.
There you go.
Joe McFly.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, man? I'm out here playing Resident Evil. Yo, what you up to, man?
You playing RE2? Which one are you playing?
Resident Evil 2 right now, man.
I knew it. Joe's my chat want me to call you. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing? Why are you asking me how I'm doing?
I'm feeling great. Well, I thought he was like Dan Work texted me, I love you, by the way. So, guys, he followed through. Well, my chat want me to call you. I want to get your thoughts on the trade. What do you think?
Oh, it's good. I'm posting the video. I thought it was a good trade for the Mets. You guys are having a good offseason.
Hey, thank you, my friend. See, Joe's is very respectful.
You guys are having a good offseason right now, considering, I mean, he basically did a full teardown and rebuild. Not a rebuild. You know what I mean? Like, he rebuilt the team. He got rid of a lot of, like, old energy and brought in new energy.
That's what we needed, dude. We needed that so bad.
I mean, at first, going through it, I'm sure there's a lot of panic mode for Met fans. It's like, yo, what the hell is happening? We have nobody here. It's
I
like
know, dude.
Juan Soto and, like, a kid. Are you guys going to get another starter? Wandy Peralta's good, man. Wandy Peralta. What am I saying?
You love Wandy.
Peralta's good.
I mean, we're running out. It's Peralta, McLean, Holmes, 1, 2, 3. I think they probably think that Manaea is going to bounce back. And then it's like one of Peterson, Kodai, a young guy in like Tong. I don't know if they might be done. It might be bullpen from here on, and they're done.
Okay.
They needed a frontline dude. I really want that. I hope they extend Freddie. If they don't extend Freddie, this trade could actually get pretty ugly. I'm just really excited.
Well, he's shown that he's willing to sign extensions. He's done that.
I think so, right? I'm just nervous about it.
You could do it. I mean, you got the money. Not like Cohen cares. You could sell him on a whole year with new energy around.
Joe's, there's like no white dudes left on this team.
And you know what? Sometimes that might be. You need some flavor over there.
That's what I'm saying.
Some salsa being played over there. Maybe, you know, like something going on.
Joe's, will you come to your first JM Mets this year? That's what the people are wondering.
The people? Who's the people in the chat are wondering if I'm going to go to Citi Field?
Yeah, that's right.
Or I still got to do the video. You said that you're going to help me get free food there.
Okay, Chad, I need to tell you a story really quick. Joe's last year asked me to do a Citi Field food tour, and I said, Joe's, that's a great idea. I'm down if you want me to be in it. And then Joe's assumed that I would find us a connect to find good seats, and not only that, to find access to all the food for free. He just assumed I would have that.
I don't want to wait on the lines, man. Like, the lines at Citi Field are dumb. So
why would I have that? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Joe's, I'm not like you. Like, the Yankees don't like put me in commercials and shit. You know what I mean?
Steve Cohen follows you.
He does not. I wish he did. That'd be sick.
He did, and he interacted with a post.
He didn't. That's a lie.
And he commented Shea Station.
That's a lie. Joe's, I love you. I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy your cruise.
Listen, man.
Listening.
It's a good off season, man.
Thanks, man. Happy about it.
All right, good.
I'm sorry. Bye, Joe's.
Bye.
Oh, no. Okay. No more Yankees fans. No more Yankees fans. I'm very happy, chat. I'm very happy. I don't have access like that. I don't know why they think I do, but I don't. I'm super. Who else should we call? Should we talk to anybody else? I feel like my phone's kind of blowing up. Let's go. I love a good trade, man. I love a good trade. Are there Brewers fans in here? I want you guys to know that as much as I'm sure no Brewers fan was like, yeah, let's trade Freddy Peralta and get some exciting young prospects. But like, I do think the Brewers did pretty well here, man. I really do. Call Gelbs. I think I have his number. Should I try it? This is a risk. I don't think I'm going to get an answer, but I'm going to try calling Steve Gelbs. I'm going to try. We'll see. I have no idea. He could be working right now. There's no way he answers. There's no way. This would be a big step up in our friendship and rapport. And I have to act very professional if he answers. I doubt it. But imagine.
Telephone number.
Oh. I pushed my luck there, dude. I pushed my luck for sure. Okay. They got my reaction up on Instagram. Shout out the John Boy Socials team. You guys are awesome. That was so fast. I sent that Slack 2 minutes ago. He did say he's on SNY right now. So fair that he didn't answer. His phone's probably buzzing. He's like, who is calling me? This is annoying. Call Rosie. Rosie doesn't have a lot of no, you know what? I called Rosie last time. So I want to get other people in there. Meg gets blocked. No. Let's see. What else we got? What are people saying about this? Is there anything I'm not picking up on? Tobias Myers as a reliever in 2025. 28 innings, 1.91 ERA, 20 strikeouts to 3 walks. Boogity. The Mets can get this done without giving up Sproat or Tong. Lance is usually on it. Oh, I'll call Lance. Bang. That's what I'll do. Lance, you guys, if you're subscribed to me, you should also be subscribed to Lance Brozdowski, who I think is the best baseball YouTuber doing it right now. Let's call him. Lance might answer. Lance might be working. I hope he's not. I feel like he'll have a lot of smart things to say. Oh my God. Rob Scirocco from John Boy is also texting me like crazy. I don't know why. I think he's trolling me. Rob, did you want to be acknowledged? Here you go.
Hi, this is Lance.
No! All right, we're now 2 for 4. I need to call someone more. Oh, he's calling back. This counts. Hello?
Dude.
Lance Brozdowski, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
What's going on, dude?
Chat, you are listening to, I think, the best baseball mind on YouTube right now. Lance, I want your full
Video here?
on.
Is this me?
I'm streaming. We're live streaming right now. We're reacting. I want your.
How do I hop on video? How do you see my beautiful face?
I have just Lance. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not good with OBS. I have no idea. I have no idea how to get your face on here. So I'm gonna do my shitty phone audio through the microphone.
You're fine.
Beautiful, Lance. Please tell me.
On this trade, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Me first.
yeah. Okay. So for me, I'm incredibly nervous because I think that the Brewers did pretty well for themselves here. Although I'm sure any Milwaukee fan will tell you, I'd rather just have Freddy Peralta than 2 major league ready prospects. But I know that the Mets loved Brandon Sproat, and I think that what you saw this year might not be indicative long term. At the same time, the Mets got one of the 10 best starting pitchers in baseball, and they needed that to complete their team. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the price of business, right?
Kinda, right? Yeah.
I sent out a tweet 30 minutes ago that was I think the Mets could get this done without giving up Sproat or Tong.
Which is the tweet that I saw, and I said, I need to call Lance.
I was like, shut up, Lance. I was completely wrong. But, yeah, I think this is the price of business, right? Peralta has 1 year of control. He's owed $7 million, projected for a little bit above 3 WAR, depending on where you look. So there's a good amount of surplus there. I just didn't think it was going to have to cost both Jet and Sproat.
Right.
I thought they could have gotten it done by giving up one or the other and then going down on the prospect list. So that's my perplexing angle here is was there another offer on the table where it was this is the only way the Mets get him? So I think it's a bit much.
Yeah.
You got 6 years of control on Brandon Sproat. That dude is an absolute horse. I don't think it's frontline upside, but I do think he's the guy that's going to log 150 plus every year. He's not going to K a ton, but he'll give you maybe low 4s ERA. That's really valuable.
Yes.
But again, the Mets are playing. You're trying to beat the Dodgers, right?
You're
not the Brewers trying to beat the Cubs in the division or sneak into the playoffs. So I get both sides. It's just I see how this hurts as a Met fan. Of course, if you guys extend them, that makes it a bit more comfortable. But my initial gut here is I think they maybe overpaid for Freddy Peralta.
So I have 3 things for you. One, someone from my chat said they just followed you on Twitter, so you're welcome.
Wow,
number 2, it definitely feels to me like the Brewers said 2 weeks ago the price is Sproat and Jet, and they didn't change, and the Mets finally went, okay, we're gonna do it. Number 3, my chat, because they're ball knowers, or I guess ball seekers as well, are dying to know what you think of Tobias Myers as well, who I think is going to get characterized as a throw-in, but upon looking a little bit into it, might be a lot more than that.
Well, I think he's a really important part of this trade. I know I completely glazed it over as we were talking through giving up both these guys, but again, the control element on a pitcher that perhaps the Mets look at and go, we can maybe tweak some things with is really important.
Yeah.
Myers is a guy, he really struggled last year, if I remember correctly, but I do believe Baseball Prospectus was playing around with this statistic that tried to quantify a guy's repertoire and how he covers different parts of the zone with it.
Yeah.
And he, I believe, graded really highly on this metric in terms of being able to throw a bunch of pitches that all kind of look similar, but also cover different parts of the zone and cover different locations. So a really nerdy way to look at him, but I'd have to dig a little more before saying this was a great get, good throw-in, quote unquote. But he does feel like a pretty important piece of this.
Yeah.
Where they get a controllable pitcher back to try to mitigate some of the Sproat offloading of 5-6 years of him being probably a pretty solid pitcher in the bigs. But yeah, they're gonna have to work some magic. That pitching department, Justin Willard in there is new. They're gonna. That's a big piece. That could be the guy that swings it. If they could get him to being a 4, maybe a 5 in the rotation and cover 120 innings a year, that could be huge relative to the total package here. And then, of course, as I mentioned, you kind of have to extend Peralta. It'd be really frustrating if Sproat comes out next year and is a really solid 3 in the Brewers rotation, which I think is nicely in the range of possibilities.
I don't think it's out of the realm of questioning at all. The other thing I want to say was that you a couple weeks ago, or first I'll say this. I think that the initial agreement was probably Freddy alone, and the sweetener being Tobias Myers probably put the deal over the edge and got it done.
Yeah.
They probably just viewed him as expendable, especially because they've generated seasons from guys like Quentin Priester and stuff like that. They can tap into somebody. Exactly. Yeah. Just you did say recently that you view the Mets pitching development system as one of the best in baseball right now. Does that give you a lot of confidence for developing someone who who's been in the league for a couple of years already and isn't necessarily figured out, but could have more potential?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think they are the 1-1 right now if you're ranking pitching development orgs, and I'm happy to put them up against some of the other orgs that I've heard.
I trust Lance, guys. I trust them.
I just think they've done a really good job. They have the right people in place. And you've seen it from they've traded from the depth, in the Helsley deal and all these other deals. They're throwing around guys that are not the Sproats of the world, and they've managed to hold on to all the Sproats of the world until now. But yeah, I mean, I haven't peaked at Myers more than just remembering that he was really good in 24, not great last year, and was down at AAA and moved around a lot. So I'd have to play around with what maybe they would be able to do with him. But yeah, I definitely have some confidence in them maybe bridging between what he did in 24 and 25 and getting him to a war and a half, which would be really valuable, I think, in the context of this trade. So, yeah, I mean, I think that you round up on Mets when they acquire pitchers at this point, given who they have in place and their ability to kind of extract as much value as possible out of arms.
Lance, I called you on the spot, and you absolutely delivered. Thank you for picking up the phone, my friend.
Great seeing you. Or talking to you, not seeing you.
We'll see you soon. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, talk soon, buddy.
Peace, man. See ya.
Smart guy. Very smart guy. Lance is that dude. You should love his YouTube channel like Nick Colwell does. Guys, I haven't read any of the donations. I want to do some of that now. Wisconsin Sports 24626. As a Brewers fan, congrats. He will be missed, but please tell us more about Jet. I was excited to get to know Jet a little bit more this year, though. He probably would not have made this opening day roster with, again, the logjam of infielders that the Mets still have. Mind you, they still have that. Was a really quick riser in 2024. That's when he had his most helium, for sure. Small guy, 5'7". Like I kind of joked about before, him and Luis Angel Acuna, two very small prospects that have tools. Drew Gilbert was another one that was a small prospect. The Mets had a thing going there with, small athleticism and multiple positions and versatility and stuff like that. Drew Gilbert still got the slug in his bag, 439 career slug in the minor leagues. I think he's going to probably crack this Brewers opening day roster. I mean, I'm going to look up and down really quick, but I don't know that Jet can play shortstop. I don't know. I don't know that the Mets viewed him as a major league shortstop, but second base, corner outfield, even center field, I think you can pretty confidently slot him in there. So yeah, if the Brewers want the allure of the mystery of Jet Williams over a pretty proven commodity in Jake Bauers, you know what you're getting there. I also think he could easily take one of these bench spots. So Jet Williams is probably going to make their opening day roster. I would be pretty surprised. You'd have to have a bad spring or an injury, in my opinion, to not start his clock this year. Big Cheese, $876, $10. Thank you very much, man. You guys got your guy. This is what the Brewers do. Get young, controllable players, and the Brewers have one of the best, if not the best, pitching lab in the league. I'm satisfied with the return. Yeah, it's bittersweet, but I think the Brewers did really well for themselves there. And there was a lot of talk today about, with the Yankees with Bellinger, Cashman stood his ground, didn't really, budge on anything. I think the Brewers stood their ground. They didn't really budge on what they wanted from the Mets. They gave a little bit more from their end, but I think from what they gave was their pitching depth, which it feels like they can just auto-generate. I am slightly disappointed that Trevor McGill's not in this deal in some capacity. That would have been a nice little addition for the Mets to get to a very weak bullpen right now. The Brewers hold on to him. I don't really know much about Logan Henderson, but I like the rest of this rotation. And I got to believe they have some depth down here. I mean, they have Sproat now. Sproat could be their 5. Gasser, I know that they still really like. This is another Met guy, Coleman Crow. They got him from the Mets as well. So the Brewers, I think they'll be fine. They find a way. Their big thing is, can they find those position players with control? They like versatile guys. I mean, the Mets are trying to build it looks like they're trying to build their defense and their position player outline in the same way. Can we get Trevor May checking on the deal? Do I have Trevor's number? Me and Trevor talk on Twitter. Let's see. Do I have his number? I don't have Trevor May's number. If someone has it, send it in the chat. Thank you for the $2, Josh. Scrolling up. If I missed your donation before, I'm very sorry. A lot was going on. Carlos Marenko, 3180. Mets looking scary. Freddie, does the Mets stop those Dodgers? It's big that the Dodgers didn't make this move. They were linked to Freddie as well. That would have been devastating. But also, where would the Dodgers have even put him, dude? Also, we can't just act like the Mets are the second best team in the NL already, because we don't know that. There's a lot of baseball to be played. Where would you even put him? I guess at the 5. God, they're so good. What's Lance's channel? It's just his name, Lance Brozdowski. I'm overstimulated, $2. Fucking me too, man. But I'm glad I'm live because, excuse me, sorry. Jolly, congrats as a Reds fan, but why do we give the Brewers young prospects waiting breakouts? We'll see. I don't know. They haven't broken out yet. We'll see. Prospects are just prospects. Don't dox Trevor. No. Call Mendoza's son. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Guys, thanks for tuning into the live stream. This has been fun. Call Nick Plummer. Yeah, right? The Brewers got a great deal. They did get a great deal. I can't believe the Mets did that. I'm really surprised. I think so. Jolly does some drumming. I would love to drum right now. I got so much energy. $10 from Gomer Copes. I need to see what's next. Let Stearns cook. Yeah. You can say that again. I mean, I think I said that in Shea today. I was like, are we finally going to do pitching? That's how I ended my Luis Robert short. I was like, we're getting close. It's January 21st. Maybe David Stearns listened because he said, yes, we are doing pitching now. This is what we're doing. I don't mind giving up Jet, but Sprout hurts, says vehicle ranks 1129. So yeah, this is the way that I think. It feels like a lot more people are bent up over Jet who, I don't know. Maybe that's just I really like the Mets pitching lab, so I feel like I believe in their pitchers more, and that's where that's coming from. And I also saw a little bit of Sprout. But yeah, Jet, Jet I'm not feeling as attached to. I always kind of assumed if the Mets were going to make a big swing for any of the pitchers, not just Freddie, for even Pablo or something like that, that it was going to be Jet as the centerpiece. I think they viewed Jet as the most expendable for the longest time. But Sprout, I'm surprised. I'm definitely surprised. This is their top prospect ranking. I know they love him. I think they believe in Ryan Clifford. Ryan Clifford's power was pretty real last year. What did he hit? 29 home runs in 139 games, which is pretty good. He hit 24 at AA and got promoted. They view him as a piece that could join up soon. This is the Justin Verlander to the Astros trade, along with Drew Gilbert. Am I reading chat? Yes, I am. There's absolutely no incentive to pitch around Juan Soto still. I mean, Bo's hitting behind him, dude. That's a 311 hitter last year. I feel like that's pretty good incentive. One of the best hitters with runners in scoring position. You're gonna walk Soto every time. Second base could be a hole if Semien declines. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm still not in love with the Semien trade at all. But it got Nimmo off the books. And the Mets really needed to do that. I know a lot of Mets fans love Nimmo and were attached to him and were upset that they traded him. They needed to get that man's contract off the books. That was the worst thing Billy Epler did. Where does Fromber go? There's no way he's not an Astro. Or excuse me, there's no way he's not an Oriole. How could he not be an Oriole? In the same way that I was like, how could Bellinger not be a Yankee? Like, it's the best fit for his swing. He already did it for a year. He endeared himself to the fans. They have this great offer out for him. How is he not a Yankee? I feel the same way about Framber, except the offer's still not there. So I'm a little worried about that. But the Orioles should do that, dude. The Orioles put Framber on top of this rotation. Framber, Rogers, Bradish, and Boz, and then who cares for your 5? And then go compete, dude. O's get JV. That's not a good answer. That's a horrible answer for what they need, but they'll probably do that. JV had a good second half, I guess. Oh, man. Oh, no. No. But they sold Grayson. Still crazy that they did that. Still crazy. I hope they extend Freddie. What did people say to that tweet? What did they say to that? 8 for $260. I don't hate that. I would do that. I mean, that's a lot of years. He'll be 38. Do we think the Mets even consider an extension? They're not going to get Scooble too. There's no way. 5 for 125 is too low. C-Steel, which was 7 for something. Hi, Lance. Shout out Lance. Show him some love. Go. Guys, check out Lance's channel and subscribe. He makes great content. And he's not going to skip this week, unlike me. I might not skip. Maybe I'll pull a late night. I don't know. Gallen will be good for the O's. They're not going to be more than 5 years. Dude, I think they would give more than 5 years for exceptions, and I think Freddie is an exception. They're not giving 5 years to anybody, but they would do it for Juan Soto. They would do it for Lindor again if given the chance. I think they would do it for Freddie. Jerry was on SNY, right? And he got, oh, wow, that's awesome. What a homie. Cease was 7 for 184. Is that right? That feels. I thought he was above 200. I would do that in a fucking heartbeat for Freddie. I think Freddie's better than Cease. I can't tell if you want the Mets to win or lose. What do you mean? Can you do these kind of streams more often? Maybe. It has to be big news, you know? It's got to be big stuff. 6 for 180, says Darren Stockhammer and a couple other people. That is what I have in my brain. It's like, that would get it done. That's 30 mil per. That makes him one of the high. Like, what is the highest AAV pitchers spot rack? That is not helpful. Okay, so AAV. So 30 makes him top 6 with Cease. Puts him right there. I would do that in a heartbeat. You know what? I want to screenshot this. You guys are going to see my desktop. Oh, never mind. I thought that would scrunch in. I'll do this, I guess. That doesn't look that good. That looks kind of bad. I'll save that for later. 30 AV for sure. Yeah. Okay. I thought you said for fuck's sake for a second. I was like, dude, like this is what pitching costs. But yes, I would give this guy 30 million per. If it's 10 million for one WAR, it's actually an underpay. And you'd be paying him through like his age 37. I think 6 for 200 is the number. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that too. I don't like that there hasn't been any tweet about an extension, any information whatsoever. Oh my God. Oh, I should have done the ins and outs there. That tweet, that's crazy. People seem to be liking it. Let's see. That's cool. That puts it at 33.33. Sign me fucking up, dude. Sign me up. Oh, I love these. These are always pretty to look at. Oh, I always forget Freddie's a Stearns guy, too. Can we address Will Sammons' absurd haircut? I think he rocks that shit. You got to own it if you're going to have a wild hairstyle like that. I think he rocks that. Plus, Will's like the nicest guy. So I won't say that. Does Jet and Spread feel like an overpay? Yes, but you need to overpay for good things, and the Mets can afford to. Guys, baseball's almost here. Look at this. Baseball's almost here. We get to watch a shitty spring training game in like a month. That's so big. All right. I think I'm talking in circles a little bit now, so I'm probably going to wrap this up soon. If you have final questions, get them in. Final questions, get them in. Would you do 5 for 200? Yeah, I think that's better for us than it is for Freddie. I think Freddie would want the longer-term deal for more money. I got my phone. I'm getting text from Pat Ragazzo now. I'm hearing things. Mets are ruining baseball. Come on, dude. You guys are so lame. 4 for 400. Jesus Christ. 40 mil a year is a lot. The Mets just gave that to Bo, and they don't seem to care at all. Can you call Shelfie? I think Shelfie's with his kids. People have been asking for that. I don't like. He just got home, so I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't really want to troll him. Like, he was at the office for 2 days in a row. Like, he sleeps there. Is Mauricio the backup plan for Simeon? God fucking, I hope not. No offense to Mauricio. Why are you so cute, gang? Thanks, brother. No, you. Phillies asleep. Best time of my life. I'm having so much fun with the Phillies not doing anything. Shall we get an OTP stream sometime? I thought about it over break, and then I didn't do it. So, I don't know. Thank you for the 5, Frankie. I appreciate you, big dog. Frankie, you're the man. You're the man, Frankie. Philly's going to be third in the division. We'll see. We got to play the games. Thank you for tuning into the stream, folks. Shea Station episode probably tomorrow if I can find time. We have a very busy warehouse day. I would like to do Shea Station. I haven't even texted Jerry. I have to do like a reaction to this. I have to make some tweets. I have to write my script. I have to do this. I have to do everything. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm not realizing how much work I have to do. Okay. Love you guys. Maybe video Saturday. I don't know yet. Maybe. I have like half a script done and all the footage collected. So maybe. I'd have to get a lot done tomorrow night. TBD. Love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out Lance Brozdowski's channel. One last ad for him. And I hope you all have a good night. And don't stay up too late waiting for more news because we're probably done for the night. Okay? Goodbye.